In a small town in southern Colorado, a place once known as Mace's Hole, something amazing is about to happen. A 100-mile race from Pueblo Mountain Park to Mace's hideout. I can't help asking, who are these people who can run 100 miles within 36 hours? And what is an ultramarathon? On June 1st and 2nd, a 100-mile race takes place starting at Pueblo Mountain Park in Beulah, Colorado, and finishing at Mace's hideout. But why do people run such long distances? And why was Beulah once called Mace's Hole? Well, that leads us to the story of Juan Mace and the history of Beulah, Colorado, where a 100-mile ultramarathon is taking place. Today we're embarking on a journey into the heart-pounding world of ultra running. So strap on your trail shoes because we're about to dive deep into what it takes to conquer the most grueling terrains and distances known to runners. Ultra running isn't just a sport, it's a way of life for many. Names like Killian Jornet, Courtney Dowalter, and Scott Jurek echo through the canyons and peaks of ultra running world. These athletes push the boundaries of human endurance, tackling distances that defy logic and terrain that tests their limits. But why do people willingly subject themselves to such extreme challenges? The camaraderie forged on the trails and the sheer joy of exploring nature in all its forms. From 50 to 100 miles and beyond, ultra runners traverse mountain ranges, deserts, and forests, often covering hundreds of miles. So what does it take to prepare for an ultra run? It's all about consistency and dedication. Long hours on trails, strength training, and proper nutrition. Mental toughness is just as important as physical fitness. You have to be prepared to push through the pain and keep moving forward, no matter what. And now, the real training begins. From now until race day on June 1st, when the ultramarathon begins, the moment we've been training for will bring ultimate success or devastating failure. Over the next 2 months, we'll push ourselves to the limit, both physically and emotionally. From early morning trail runs to late night strength training sessions, every step will be a testament to our dedication and determination. On June 1st, it'll be time to put the training to the test. 50 to 100 miles of rugged terrain. But the ultra running warriors are ready to embrace the challenge. The race begins at Pueblo Mountain Park in Beulah, Colorado, home to the legendary outlaw Juan Mace. In the 1860s, before the small town nestled on the east side of the wet mountains was known as Beulah, Colorado, you'd find a town labeled on maps as Mace's Hole. As with many early settlements in the West, the town's history is richly interwoven with folklore and truth. Mace's Hole was named after a cunning outlaw who used the rugged and rocky terrain around the valley to paint an illusion about an armed and dangerous band of outlaws operating within its walls. Stories say that Juan Mace took over the valley, which had but one very difficult way in. From his hideout, he would sweep down on the prairies below to intercept wagon trains and herders and run off with their cattle, horses, and riches. For years, no one dare make chase beyond the plains and enter the valley through the narrow pass, for they knew of the hundreds of outlaws awaiting them. But you see, there were no other outlaws except for one. Mace's cunning mind created this illusion and would spread his story by leaving letters on the plains for herders to find. These letters would contain instructions to his boys to get hundreds of men together and ready on certain days when wagon trains were rumored to be traveling through. As the sun rises over the rugged landscape of Beulah, a town steeped in the legends of the outlaw Juan Mace, whispers of history echo through its dusty streets. Tales of Mace's daring exploits and his elusive hideout nestled amidst the canyons have woven themselves into the fabric of Beulah's identity. Yet, amidst the echoes of the past, a new chapter chapter unfolds, the anticipation of the upcoming ultramarathon, slated for June 1st. Runners from far and wide eagerly prepare to test their endurance against the unforgiving terrain, their footsteps echoing the journeys of those who came before them and settled this land. As they push themselves to the limit, their ultimate destination awaits, the fabled Mace's Hideout, where the finish line promises not only victory, but a connection to the storied past of this rugged land. Crossing the finish line at Mace's Hideout is about more than just physical endurance. It's a testament to the power of perseverance and the spirit of the human soul. It is a warrior's challenge.